What's up, YouTube? This is Sly88Fry here. So, I have some exciting news. I finished everything I wanted to say for my Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl review. Something to hold over the 200 something plus subscribers I gained over from May to middle of August, I guess, for all the Johnny Depp shorts I've posted. Unfortunately, the newest shorts are not getting the views like the older ones are, so it looks like I'll just have to upload whatever I can to keep people aboard. But those movie reviews are to keep those people are to keep the fans of Johnny Depp around for sure. Anyways, before I start this reaction video, which is unrelated to what I was just talking about, I want to point out something. Last week, on Now in the 90s, Pro Jared at the end of his episode said the first ever first person shooter to be released on the Super Nintendo was coming out.
With it being this week's value dud. The game is only about $15, and with the case in Thank you so much for watching Now in the 90s. Please like the video and leave a comment down below, and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And if you already are, thank you so much for watching this show every single week. How many memories do you have of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Turtles in Time? I play it all the time to this very day. In fact, the best part about doing this show is using it as an excuse to play it again.
Okay, well, actually, it was at a different part of the video, but he said he mentioned that in the coming week, the following week, which is this week, would be the first. He would talk about the first Super Nintendo first-person shooter game, and he said it's not what you think it is. So I was like, oh, I wonder if it's Faceball 2000, because the one that you're gonna think is like Wolfenstein 3D or Doom. But no, I was like, I wonder if that first ever game is SNES FPS is Faceball 2000. I played that game on the SNES in the 90s a lot. I had beaten it a couple times. 2 players were pretty fun, especially just enjoying some games in the arena instead of doing the entire Cyber City Zone or whatever it's called. So, yeah, go to his channel and you'll see that I was right. And mind you, that comment, it said it was from 7 days ago. This video is from 22 hours ago, so I made the correct prediction. I don't think a lot of people remember Faceball 2000, so for me to remember it and point that out, I should have had a lot more than that one like. What the hell? Anyways, I posted a comment on that video saying I was right, and then I posted an additional comment talking about what he said about at the end, where he said next week will be the first game of what is possibly the biggest Mario spin-off. I was like, I'm gonna guess it, but it's obvious, even if I get this right, I'm pretty sure most people would have figured this one out. Super Mario Kart. I remember growing up playing that in the 90s as well. Obviously, Super Mario Kart, for the first ever Mario Kart game back on the Super Nintendo, hasn't aged as good as, later Mario Kart games, let's be honest. But I had a lot of fun with it, although obviously I had a lot more fun with Mario Kart 64 growing up. Okay, anyways, I've been talking for a long time. Let's actually get started with the video. But first, I want to point something out before we get started on that. Okay. So, Johnny Depp movie reviews, Pirates of the Caribbean. I selected all of this. This is all my recordings related to reviewing the film. It took a lot longer to record myself reviewing this film than it did for my Sonic movie review last year. There was just way more to say about Curse of the Black Pearl than the first Sonic movie. There's just way more to say, but oh man. I think I'll have to shorten that. I will admit if I cut out all the parts where I fumble the lines or have to repeat myself, or when my wife interrupts me, or I'm interrupted from a phone call or whatever the case may be. Um, I think it would bring it down to about an hour, but maybe I could bring it down more than that. Maybe I can. Maybe I don't need to include everything I said. But look forward to that. It'll take some time to edit, that's for sure. For now, let's react to this video that just came out. I obviously took too long to get started, but let's do this.
You know what they say? Idle hands
So, okay. Geez, 5 minutes in and now I'm finally starting. Okay.
are the devil's workshop. Well, what they say is idle hands are the... You know what they say? Idle hands are the devil's workshop.
They do.
Well, what they say is completely wrong! The sponsor of today's amazing video is Mobile Legends Adventure, a free-to-play idle strategy RPG that fits perfectly into my busy schedule. I can start my morning routine browsing the dark web with a cup of joe like I always do, knowing that all the while in the game I'm collecting idle rewards to level up my heroes without having to do any of that pesky grinding other games have you do. Hey! Sentient coffee grinder! What I say about grinding? None of that! In Mobile Legends Adventure, you'll always have something fun to do, as there are over 100 unique heroes to collect, coming in 5 classes and 7 factions, each of them with their own set of skills, stories, and ultimate animations that'll spice up your battles. For instance, if you're looking for a strong magic character, look no further than Valir. I usually put him in the back row where he can play his ranged skills safely and from an apt distance, as is apropos. And beginning on August 26th is this year's most rewarding event, the Summer Island Party. Woo! Rewarding alert! Location me! So come on over and join the MLA heroes on a fun summer vacation, participate in treasure hunts, and collect limited time summer skins for Freya, Selena, Wanwan, and Tukinabara. So you heard me right. Scan the QR code on the screen or go down to the description, click the link, and download Mobile Legends Adventure today. By participating in the special island party event, you can get 100 free summons and thousands of diamonds, which will help you have the best opportunity to collect your favorite heroes and boost your squad's battle power. Okay, now on to our feature presentation.
Okay. I actually find that game appealing because I like that it actually will grind when I'm not playing. It will actually allow me to progress and level up when I'm not playing. That's really cool because do you know what I primarily use my cell phone for? It's not phone calls. It's not texting. It's not like Zoom or something like that. It's for work. I work DoorDash. So the primary thing I use my phone for is work. Now, when I'm out driving, I'll turn on YouTube to listen to some videos and maybe peek at them when I'm at stopped at a red light or something, or look at them when I'm stuck waiting at a restaurant that is being late. And of course I use Waze to get directions to where I need to go. And also report where cops are waiting, or listen when it says cops are waiting there, or report parked vehicles, report accidents, slow down traffic, objects in road, whatever the case may be. But I do have a few games on my phone. Pokemon Go, which I actually haven't played in quite a while. I have the Genie app, so I can actually check the exact IVs of Pokemon in Pokemon Go. I have Sonic Dash, which I also haven't played in a long time. That one I haven't played in like a year. Pokemon Go I haven't played in a few weeks. I think I still have the mobile version of Sonic Forces, which is completely different than the PC and console version. In fact, it's a lot more similar to Sonic Dash, except you're competing as other people. But, you know, the thing about these games is that they take up my time. You know, I should be working as opposed to playing them. So that game's appealing, but the reason I was going like this, was, why do so many, what's with this marketing scheme? Does this work? Like, have people seriously still not seen past it? Why do Why does every video game, movie, show, whatever the case may be, and it's not every time, but why is it that they use scantily clad women to attract people to play? That doesn't work on me, and I'm straight, and my wife is gorgeous, but and yeah, it could also be because I'm married that doesn't work. But even before I met her, I was like, I could see right through it, be like, oh my God, you're so desperate to get people to actually buy your product. What the fuck, dude? Seriously, that's desperation. Like, I just kind of wish they'd stop doing that. Like, you know what? Show men hardly wearing, if it's a beach theme, make the women actually wear actual swimsuits or something. Like, geez. And have some men there wearing swimsuits or whatever. Make it co-ed. Like, it's just stupid to me. Anyways, if I play that game, it has nothing to do with that ad. It has more to do with what JonTron was saying at the beginning. Let's actually watch the actual video. It's something called Culture, with a YouTube channel called Internet Historian. I don't know if it's a YouTube channel, maybe it's a Twitter handle, I don't know. But judging by that name, if that's a YouTuber, I should check them out. I like the Gaming Historian, because although I know a whole lot about, video game consoles and stuff, he talks about a lot of interesting stuff I just had never heard of. In 2021, I actually had 2 reaction videos to him. I am not doing any more of them because nobody watches my reactions to Gaming Historian, but he had one where he talked about a lock that you put on your NES to prevent people from playing it, which was just funny, He talks about other stuff too, but he talks about a lot of stuff. So Internet Historian sounds kind of interesting. Let's check it out.
Culture. Hey guys, welcome back to my culture vlog. I'm here at the airport where you get to see all the cultures of the world. Look right there, a traditional Scottish kilt. Excuse me, ma'am, I just wanted you to know I love Braveheart. That's the Scottish version of Black Panther. They love it. Anyway, guys, time to get on my flight.
Please take off your shoes, sir.
Traditional Japanese-style custom. Very super konnichiwa.
No.
A Spaniard. I know you can dodge bulls, but can you dodge a Samsonite? Toro.
Excuse me, sir. Step right over here, please.
A rude Frenchman. I like your style. Escargot. Only if you put fuel in it. They love that one. These Pierres are really roughing me up, fellas. But it's so refreshing to get back to my American cultural roots. All this and more on In the Field. This time on John's channel. Because this is part 2 of a 2-part collab with the world-famous YouTuber Internet Historian, part 1 of which you can watch on his Incognito Mode channel. Okay, enjoy!
Incognito Mode channel. I'll check it out. That sounds awesome.
This is something I noticed when I lived in New York City, right? When I first moved there, I was naive. I would be like, oh my God, I live next door to the one and only famous Ray's Pizza. This is amazing. I mean, how could I be so lucky, right?
Right.
Then I walk down
Ray's
2 blocks
Pizza,
and there's
Ray's
another
Pizza,
original
Ray's
famous
Pizza.
Ray's, and I'm like, wait a minute. One of them is lying.
You got fucking swindled, mate.
They always also have like pictures of every celebrity that's just wandered into their shop to get a slice of pizza. And like Brad Pitt just looks like he's like looking like halfway out the door. He came to my pizza place. He picked up all the places in New York. Can you believe this, Lydia?
When will Brad be back in again? Any moment now.
Yeah. He loves our pizza. What can we say? We do what we can.
Do you ever walk into one of those shops and you just start like loitering around and you go, oh, hi. I'll have a slice of pepperoni. And then they don't recognize you and you go, perhaps,
I was going to say no, but I'm going to start.
Hold on a minute. I just got a text. It's just a text message from yourself. You're like, oh, sorry, I'll have to take this.
Oh, what a lovely tune. I'll tell you who put that on. I'm famous.
And then after about 20 minutes worth of negotiation, he agrees to put up a photo of you on his wall.
I act disinterested, but I really, really want to be on that wall. Thank you so much for letting me take this photo with you, sir. The culture in New York has changed a lot, though. Like, I saw the movie Big the other day. It takes place in, like, 70s, 80s Manhattan. And in it, he goes to a peep show.
Yeah, when
sure
New
it's in
York
the
used to be
90s.
seedy.
Yeah, did you know that in Times Square, you used to be able to go to these peep shows, and there was, like, a bunch of girls dancing naked in, like, a room, and you'd sit in your booth
5.
and put, like, a quarter in, and the door would rise up. But the problem is, Look at it.
Oh,
look at it.
That's ridiculous.
You see this?
That's ridiculous.
I mean, I know it's supposed to be seedy, but I feel like this is, even the guys there are like, nah, man, I didn't sign up for this level of seedy. The best part is, like, to make it fit perfectly with the vibe, when you put your quarter in, the thing would open like, so you'd like slowly appear to the rest of the
like
people.
you're debuting.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, first of all...
By the way, I can't know this by experience because they were gone by the time I was an adult.
Right.
But at first they were just glass. But then they took like the glass out, and like after that, they sort of were like, we should put the glass back in. It's not working out. It's like a stripper panopticon. Like nobody can jerk. They've got a 360. Everyone's looking at each other so they know.
Oh my god, I hadn't even got onto that, but they're just sitting in a box and just...
Yeah, I have a feeling that's why that trend may have fallen out of favor.
Yeah, who's cleaning the men's side of that? Oh, it's like the side of a pony jar.
What's a pony jar?
Don't worry. If you were one of the ladies in the middle, you could really phone it in. As long as you're naked, you can just be there eating a sandwich. And then once you're done, you just throw the wrapper through one of the heads. You go, yeah, and then you press the button to close it.
I was going to say the same thing, except the other way around. The wall goes up, and the guy behind there is just eating his, like, half of a panini, and is like, no, you don't have to dance for me. I just needed a spot to eat my lunch.
Puts his laptop on the side.
Yeah, you don't got to do all that for me.
Yeah, did it. Browsing Reddit.
This is amazing.
Browsing Reddit.
I mean, you're kind of at their mercy if they want to throw something back through the booth.
Like what, like a fake dog poop prop?
Yo.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, did you do that? Gross. You better get out of here, dude. We're dirty, but we're not that dirty. Ew. And they all high five when he leaves, embarrassed. And he's thinking to himself, I didn't poo. I would have known. I would have known if I pooed.
I'm going to show you a piece of clothing, and you got to tell me where it's from.
Okay.
First question, where this from?
Millionaire.
Jonathan
Must be
Tron.
It looks like maybe Men's Warehouse, but I wouldn't put my knee on the ground. You'd get a grass stain.
What?
Did you say what?
What the fuck are you talking about?
There's two people in the way. Like I said, I think Men's Warehouse.
Not these two. Where are these two from?
Somewhere in Central Asia or East Asia. Let's see. I'm gonna guess Tibet, but...
Ooh. The answer was...
India.
Turkmenistan.
You son of a...
Where this from?
Ecuador.
Wrong. Ghana.
Holy shit.
Why did you say Ecuador? That does not look like it's from South America at all. What'd you say it was from again?
Ecuador.
Wrong. Ghana.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they look, I mean, they look traditional, continental African, outfit. So why would you guess South America? Does not look anything like what they wear out there.
Chip, I'm gonna look stupid now.
Yes, you do.
Oh, what the hell? Now that's so obvious. I'm bored. Keep going.
Yeah.
What country is this traditional dress from?
Hold on. Is it Tajikistan?
Actually, not too far off.
Kazakhstan?
It was Kyrgyzstan.
Oh my god. I've named all the stands at this point.
All right, enough of that. More important things. What do you like about this hat?
What's not to like?
See, I like the hinges.
Yeah,
that's
if you
really
shake
deep.
your head back and forth. She's concealing her massive IQ.
I don't actually
my
think the
goodness.
outfit is that outrageous.
Would you swipe right?
Yeah, if I was...
If it was all four of them, they're like, it's a package deal. Swipe right only if you're good with a package deal.
One of them has to speak English.
Okay,
I'm not
that's
learning
ridiculous.
Kyrgyzstani.
It's very easy.
You know what it is? It's kind of like
What?
a mix of traditional and extremely futuristic.
Oh my god, no, you're right. You put a little bit of face paint on there, and you've got basically Queen Amidala. It's like Coruscant chic.
What do you think this means? Is it like...
Squid with beautiful hinge calligraphy.
Because it might actually just be silver pieces, a symbol of wealth. Hey, part of the dowry.
How bad would you feel if she actually just tripped the other day and has a fractured skull, and that's just a cast?
It's
and
a bike helmet.
She's on a cross-country tour, okay? She wants to be pretty as well as safe.
And what about this one?
It's actually really similar to my
Europe, I
mom's.
think.
Oh, really?
I mean, it's not the same place, but they have similar like cultural clothing, and they had to like make their own dress when they were like in school or whatever, and she still has it.
They make their own dresses and stuff. That's quite cool.
Well, I mean, at least when she was growing up.
You know what? I hadn't even considered that side of it. It's like, it's a display of talent and skill as a wife, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
well, if I can make a dress this good, look how good of a fucking shirt I could make, right?
If I could make a dress like this, imagine the basket I could weave with wild elderberry stems. Yo, I'm just saying, if I got a hat like this, imagine the speed with which I could not vote.
That's fucked up.
Hold on,
I don't think they even said where that other one was from, but I'm pretty sure it's from a European country. I'm not sure which one, though. Like, I think it's Eastern European. I don't know. What do you think? I'm not sure, but...
I've got more on hats. For example, the yarmulke, right? It's like, that thing is very complimentary if you are balding. It sort of puts people on a more sort of even playing field. Or, I don't want to take off the hat. No. Why? What's underneath the hat?
What, you want me to be less devout in the eyes of God? Is that it? Okay, I'll just take it off. No, sir, it's fine. Keep it on.
Yeah, they have that as well in Christianity, and they have it in Islam with the big round one.
The big round one?
This one.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy.
that one.
Yeah, I see this one everywhere.
Oh, can I tell you, the Greek Orthodox one is pretty badass.
Oh, I saw one of these guys the other day in a Bunnings. A Bunnings is like a Home Depot, right? He really looks like he should be joining your raid group.
Like, he's in, dude. You telling me that guy can't cast a fireball spell? I mean,
he
come
totally
on. I
can.
wasn't born yesterday, and he might have been born like 1,000 years ago. What is this guy can cast lightning, fire? What is going on there?
I could be bald under here. Prove it.
I could be. Can I just say, to the left? I'm not buying it.
Yeah, no, it looks like he's sad on Halloween because he had to make his own costume.
Oh, no.
I've got one of his hats in my wheelie chair. They protect the screw.
Oh, you know what? Dead on.
Yeah.
He's like, I have a really bad baldness. Have you seen the thing when you build the chair and you don't want the screw to show, you pop it in? Can you make me a big one for my head?
No. See, the thing with the yarmulke is it's just not quite big enough to have something useful like your lunch in it. But this,
Oh
right?
my
Yeah.
You could keep your phone, your keys, and your lunch in that bad boy. You have like little levels. Yeah, hell yeah. This doubles as a lunch table cloth as well. Like he's got the lunch in there, and then he just opens up the robes a little further, and then everybody has a snack.
It's all been a pretext for lunch.
I bet this started with like
guys are
extreme
hungry, aren't you?
competition over hats, and they just got ridiculous. And they went, all right, uniform hats. We're not doing, like we get it. Everyone wants to wear a hat. Everyone's going half bald. We're old. That's fine. But we got to wear the same hats. We got to get some sort of uniform going, guys. This is too much. I know it's St. Patrick's Day, but you can't do it. This is after you have got into NFTs, I suppose. And you just don't know what to do with the money.
Gorillas, really?
All right, like of all the goofy outfits there are, though, easily, number one, court jesters. I mean, by design.
You know what?
Yeah.
Court jester would be an interesting one, right? See, the king is not supposed to kill you.
Correct.
Because, that would show that
Can't take a joke.
you can't take a freaking
my
joke.
God.
How are you going to reunite the Frankish Empire? The court jester, right? His job is to basically come out there and be like, hey, how you doing? He's doing a little bit of juggling. Then he's like, how about the high prices on land ownership or land ownership at all, huh? What's the deal with the diminishing supply of grain in the silos throughout the major cities, huh? Wow!
And there's this guy like at the back of the stage going, no,
Yeah.
Stop. I like the idea that they go through the similar phases with comics. So you end up with like prop comics and lowbrow dick jokes and stuff. But then eventually you end up with like these feminist jesters who are like, I got my period the other day.
Oh, my God. that's
Just
horrible.
dragging on a cigarette. You know what I mean?
Yeah. She's like, man, people are out there bleeding to death in these wars. Reminds me of when I'm on my period.
This is Amy Schumer, the jester. It's brilliant.
All the land we're colonizing lately reminds me of what I could fit in my vagina. And the king's like, that's a good one.
But then after like two specials, the jokes kind of get old and
She said this one.
yeah. Fuck, what's the fucking line? How do you tell if you're a redneck? It's like
Yeah, it goes, if you're used if you're used to both renting the land and the privileges to the drinking water from the well, you just might be a serf. Fuck you, I did what you said.
What's the deal with the Black Death? You don't end up black, and you only die 4/5 of the time.
What's the deal with windmills? What's it milling? It's not milling wind. It should be called a mill that uses wind. You might be a redneck.
Brilliant. I love this. It's the worst medieval stand-up. What's the deal with horse and cart food? The most edible thing is the wooden fork.
What's with all these changing borders? 1 minute I'm living in Austria, the next minute I'm in the Czech Republic. I want to keep redoing my fucking driver's license, dude. Okay.
Fuck, that made my face hurt. That's fucking funny. Have you ever seen a Lithuanian tree cake?
Yeah, I think I've seen one of those on the ocean floor. I avoided it. All this really makes me think is that most Lithuanians have never seen a tree. I'm feeling it's more the Lithuanian used paint roller cake.
Yeah, they use these things for back massage. This is like all their power plants and stuff. Instead of cogs, they've just got these spinning.
Yeah, just Lithuanians have no concept of natural shapes.
We need big gear for power plants. Big electricity.
That literally looks like it belongs in an automatic car wash.
I thought it was a giant.
This is the...
I actually thought it was a giant corn on the cob. I'm not kidding. I was like, is that a giant corn on the cob?
food of Lithuania. That guy looks automatic car wash. This is the food of Lithuania. That guy looks so proud of his monstrosity cake.
I was just thinking like Lithuanian tree cake fleshlights. When are we doing the merch drop, boys?
It looks like it tastes like funnel cake. Do you have funnel cake?
No, what's funnel cake? Oh, yeah, it would probably something like that, yeah.
I'm gonna think of it. Yeah, this looks like dog doo-doo cake.
I think it tastes like this.
A breadstick. Wait. Are you serious?
Oh, that would be my guess. Yeah.
No. I think it's a candy type thing. There's no way that just tastes like bread. Look at it's like...
Do you think it looks sweet?
It's tree cake, not tree bread.
Yeah, but soap comes in cakes too. It's not sweet.
I can't get over the fact that it looks like a fucking used paint roller. It's the most unappetizing thing I've ever seen in my life.
You get uneven finish, but you can eat it later.
Prefer to wait till dry, less brain damage, and lovely crunch. I like how we're just totally assuming a Lithuanian accent. Like, neither of us know at all what it sounds like.
Lithuanian.
Let's see how close we were.
Like to make a fun about each other, and Lithuanian accent is like...
Nailed it.
We got it like perfect. Wait, what's that video on the right? How to date Lithuanian girls?
I do want to know if there's some sort of special process compared to regular ones.
I know.
Women from Lithuania do make excellent partners and are the most sought after because of their excellent qualities.
Lithuanian girls are the best, specifically me.
They make excellent partners. Which countries don't make excellent partners?
Yeah, can you imagine?
Wait, hold on, go back. What?
They make excellent partners. Which countries don't make excellent partners?
New Zealand men were rated the world's worst lovers in a survey of more than 22,000 by international dating site Soulsea Dates, while men from Australia, South Africa, and the U.S. were ranked the highest. Oh, hey, the U.S. I mean, we have a lot of things here that make it kind of easier to date. But then again, so do a lot of European countries, even some Asian countries. Green Man has found older men in New Zealand have a wholesomeness that younger men lack. Okay, but this is from January of 2020. So who knows? Maybe because of the pandemic, they've learned and grew to be better lovers. You never know. New Zealand's actually a country I've thought about moving to. My wife actually was not too against the idea. I mean, she's like, yeah, it would be nice there. Plus, we could take a trip to the Shire. But no, that's only like a small part of New Zealand anyway. But yeah, there's definitely cons to moving there. Like, if you move there, it's hard to move back out if something goes wrong.
Yeah. Can you imagine somebody getting up here and just being like, Estonian girls, terrible. Not even once.
They do that with Brazil, home to some of the most beautiful people in the world. Well, that's fine, but you name who's the worst.
No, I was just talking this week about this. The hottest women, you know where it has that? Everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere within a certain range of probability. Yeah. That's where it has the hottest women.
Wooing is required to get what you want and find romance in the process. So let's discuss how to do just that.
Lithuanian women really love it if you have a magic lamp in your house, because Lithuanian women love it to rub, but mainly to produce a genie for the wish.
She's making up stuff. She's never even met a Lithuanian.
I know.
This would be great to start a channel like this, or you just start giving cultural advice and you don't even know where the fucking place is on the map.
Yeah.
If you want to woo a woman from the Maldives, you got to bring her a whole bag of lemons. You start squeezing and you start squeezing and don't stop till she says.
If you want a woman from the Cayman Islands, wire $7,000 to this IBN Swift number. Okay, you have a pen? I don't fucking know.
Is inquiring about her country, showing interest in where she's from.
Lady, we're all gonna be inquiring about the country because no one knows a damn thing about it.
Oh, dude, dating advice.
Yeah, okay, what do we got? How to dating with women from Athens?
Do you dream about having hot, beautiful Greek women for dates with? If you're interested in Greek dating, you need to learn about how to meet a woman of this type. The whole video is in the description. What the fuck? And then this is just a montage.
Shaved lamb, offering of pita bread.
Souvlaki, and they have a special type of yogurt called Greek yogurt.
Putting the feta cheese cube in the mouth delicately.
Inquire about Odysseus and the Argonauts. Wait a minute, what is this? Gypsy women have traditionally taken a lot of men to bed. These men were not from one culture, but from many different cultures. You should be able to recognize a gypsy woman.
Why?
Why does it say this? Wait.
Just make sure it's not a gypsy, though. By now, we should have trained you to spot the gypsy. If she tells you she wants to take you back to her flat for a good time, and you end up in a caravan in the middle of the desert, it's on you.
You might have married a gypsy. Right, this fucking channel is brilliant.
How to meet Somalian girls? Just go with a helicopter and say, get in.
That's horrible. Oh my god. That's horrible. Yeah, things are pretty shitty over there in Somalia. Hence why there's Somali pirates.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's really funny.
I gotta know what she says. I'm just gonna watch this in full. Hold on.
Same chick.
When you see a Somali woman you like, the best approach to take is a straightforward yet kind one, so you don't make her nervous or
The first thing you want to do is you don't want to spook her. Okay, they're prone to spooking. They've seen a lot. You want to go in like you're feeding a baby deer.
Yeah.
greet her, compliment her, and directly express that you're interested in dating her before asking her out.
Do not mention pirates.
If she lets out an "arr, matey,"
I love the idea that Somali people
I know are all pirates.
the old-timey pirate stuff.
Hey, diddly dee, Somali life for me.
Man, that's like their national anthem. It's just a sea shanty.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Wait, here's the music. Go.
Hey, diddly dee, a Somali life for me. From Mogadishu to the rust-stained sea.
I capture the petrol tankers with my tiny inflatable raft.
I'm the captain now, and yeah, you're fucked. That's it. That's the Somalia. You can thank us later. It's on the house. Bye. Mush mushy. Bye. This is how you want it to end, because this is what you're getting.
Shit. Holy crap, what the fuck did I just watch? Damn, this was uploaded like, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours ago? And it already has this many views, holy shit. Well, I mean, it is JonTron, but my god, holy fuck. That was pretty goddamn crazy, if you ask me. You know, I love that they went for this kind of humor. It's honestly, I feel like humor like this is kind of lost among today's society because there's a lot of people out there who just want to be offended for the sake of being offended, or be like, "Hey, what you said is offensive," even though they're not even part of that person of that culture that's being joked about, they'll still say it, you know. And one example, this guy named Charles Perallo, which, geez, he's an interesting story, actually. I'll never do a react to him because he just does shorts, but, like, his channel was smaller than mine. I've actually looked it up on Social Blade. His channel was, like, abysmal compared to mine, and mine's already small as it is. So, like, I have 2,171 subscribers right now, which really blows considering I've been around for 14 years. But like, he had been around his channel is only 2 years newer than mine. But like, I guess at the time, like a couple years ago, when I probably had around, I don't know, 1750, 1800 subscribers, whatever the case may have been back in 2020. His channel probably had like maybe 500 subscribers at the most. His views were like non-existent, but then he started uploading those shorts he does, and now he has like 400,000 subscribers. Like, holy crap, it just blew up just because of those shorts he makes. But the reason I bring him up is because he mentioned, and I think I heard about this from other sources as well, but but the one that comes to mind is from him. He mentioned how Robert Downey Jr. Obviously, we know that he portrayed an Australian actor who painted his skin black to play a black man in that movie Tropic Thunder back in 2008, which is a fucking hilarious movie. But yeah, I agree with Robert Downey Jr. That would not have released today because people are much more easily offended nowadays. But like Robert Downey Jr. was going to play, I guess, in a movie that Jamie Foxx produced, which I didn't even know Jamie Foxx was a film producer. I thought he was just an actor, and singer, actor and singer. Jamie Foxx is an actor and singer. Robert Downey Jr. Played a Mexican man in that film, and the film, Jamie Foxx has been trying to get to film distributing companies, and they've all been rejecting it. And it's probably because of Robert Downey Jr. playing a Mexican. Now, if this was 10 years ago, it might have worked, but, I guess because it's, nowadays, yeah, not so much. But I was reading the comment section on it, and somebody who actually was Mexican, he said that he was Mexican, and said he wouldn't mind seeing Robert Downey Jr. portray a Mexican. He'd have no problem with it. So the point of what I'm saying right there is that a lot of people feel the need to take offense for others when others of that culture are not even offended, which is really frustrating. So, like, I guarantee you, if people from these countries watched this video, which I'm sure in some case, for some of them they might just find it funny, because of how outlandish and outrageous and ridiculous it is. But what if, like, somebody who's not from any of these countries is like, oh, I can't take this. It's so offensive to these countries, But I don't think it's going to happen because it's just so ridiculous. It's not even making stereotypes or anything like that. It's completely ridiculous. I'm just pointing out that I appreciate that they were willing to make jokes like that because I feel like it's really hard to make jokes based on different cultures nowadays because of how easily offended people are. So the fact that they did so, and they're such a big names, both of them are big names, and they did so, it's awesome. And to be honest, I think it'll be fine because it's not really in an offensive way. It's just hard to do because when you're not trying to be, you might still be offensive. So I think in this case it's not offensive because it's just so outlandish, so ridiculous, so completely out there that, it should be fine, I love when JonTron said, where to find attractive women? Any country in the world. Like, yeah, that's true. That's true. People like to stereotype that America, people from other countries like to stereotype that America is just a bunch of fatsos, but that's actually far from the truth. It might depend on what state you live in. Like if you live in the South, yeah, there's gonna be more of them. And it has more to do with how fatty their diets are. I mean, they love barbecue so goddamn much, and barbecue is good to have every once in a while because it's fucking delicious. But like if you have it like every goddamn day or every goddamn week, you're gonna gain weight. It's just you can't avoid it. There's the barbecue sauce they use has a ton of sugar in it. The meats they have a lot of fats in them. Here in California, on the other hand, it depends on where you live in California too, though. But there's more diversity in the size of people. There's definitely fat people here. but there's a lot of skinny people. There's a lot of really athletic people. I used to qualify as athletic, like really athletic, because my whole life I just wouldn't gain weight. And then recently I just found that I can't eat as much as I used to, and now I've gained weight and kind of let myself go. I do plan to lose the weight, but since I'm 34, it's a little harder to lose weight than back when I was like 21. Because there was a time when I was overweight around that time, 2008, 2009, whatever year it was, at 194 pounds. My doctor pointed it out, said, you need to, fix your diet, mentioned vitamin C and stuff like that too for some other issue I was going through. And I lost that weight in like less than 2 weeks, dropped to like 175, soon dropped to 170. Nowadays, I'm about 220. I hope to never weigh any more than 220. I might have gained a few pounds here and there, but I don't actually recall. I don't know how much it is because I haven't actually found my scale that's in the storage unit. I probably should just buy a new one. But anyways, went off on a tangent, that's for sure. This was a hilarious video, and JonTron mentioned this is part 2. I am going to watch part 1. I won't include it in this reaction. I've already made this reaction video as long enough as it is. But be sure to check out the video from JonTron, but also check out part 1. I gotta see this. This looks like this is just those two obviously had such a fun time together. By the way, I do have some. I actually have some planned collaborations myself. Another YouTube channel that has a little more than twice as many subscribers as me. Surprisingly, they're not monetized despite that, because over the past couple years I've gotten a lot more watch time from some of my reaction videos, and probably includes a lot of my gaming videos from a decade ago as well, which allowed me to get monetized back in June of last year. But I hope he gets monetized too, and we actually already have done a collab before. There's like a couple of them actually. I was actually at his house once, and coincidentally, and it happened to be on the birthday of both of our #1 fan, Bad Wolf, and we collab by wishing him happy birthday and by surprising him by both of us appearing in the same room in the same video. Plus, for no particular reason, I was just obsessed with the song, so I started singing Black Hole Sun, that awesome rock song from the 90s that I grew up with. And he did a duet with me on TikTok of that song, and then I edited together, because in the music video of that song, they do a stretching effect on the mouths where it stretches out like a lot. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to actually put that stretchy effect, since we're both in the music video, since we're both in a duet together. I've actually uploaded it since. I think it's just on TikTok, although if you're interested, I could upload it to YouTube as well. That said, actually, I wonder if it's still around. Sup, YouTube is... Hey, no, I don't think it is. That said, we actually have some other collaborations we are considering in regards to movie reviews. In fact, when I was at his house that day last year, he filmed what I'm gonna do for his movie review that he was gonna do, and we had talked about plans of filming him doing something for a movie review that I'm gonna do. It's not gonna be the Pirates one; it's a different one. But stay tuned for that. Anyways, check out my playlist of JonTron reaction videos. I have, I wouldn't say I have a whole lot of them, but I have several of them. I kind of wish I reacted to him in 2020, because he had some really great ones to react to that year. But, oh well. I started reacting to him in 2021. I didn't even react to the first one he uploaded that year. I reacted to the second and the later ones, and to his videos this year. So, not that many, because, JonTron usually takes several months to like 6 months off before uploading a video, because he can, he's hilarious. He's a big name. He's successful. because of how popular his videos are, he can afford to take his time and put a lot more time into making his next video, which is why he takes several months off. I mean, I'm assuming that's the reason. I don't know. Maybe he's enjoying some time off as well. Anyway, sorry it's been as long as it is. Thank you so much. I am also well aware that yesterday Scott the Woz uploaded this video called Game Titles. I intend to do a reaction to that as well, just not now because this JonTron one had just come out just now. And I do apologize about not actually reacting to this one. I actually still haven't watched it all the way through, to be honest. I think I uploaded a reaction to this one. I don't recall if I actually uploaded it or not. I did record it. And there was that Donkey Kong one. Donkey Kong Barrel Blast for the Wii. I did record a reaction to that, but hadn't uploaded that. But yeah, playlists. Just view the full playlist. Don't play anything, please. So yeah. Oh crap! I didn't actually upload the reactions to that. I'll try to. I just haven't gotten around to it. But yes, now that I'm here, let me show you the JonTron playlist. I don't have very many of them. There's going to be a 9th one, which will be this one. But feel free to check them out when you get a chance. And yeah, there's still more Johnny Depp stuff. I'm considering actually uploading some more Hotel Transylvania 4 stuff, like I used to back in January and February. Also, feel free to join as a member. There's a nice big join button next to where the subscribe button is for my channel, and you could join for as little as just $1 a month, 99 cents a month. You'll get custom emojis in the chat. You'll get custom emojis you can use in the comment section of my videos or in the chat on streams. I am considering streaming again. It depends on what my schedule will become in the future. It's just that the last time I streamed, not many people watched, so I just haven't been doing it. And especially considering how long streams can be and how I should be working instead. Or if I'm not working, spending time with my wife instead. Anyways, that'll do it. Went on pretty long, but so I do apologize for that, but thank you so much for watching all the way through. I had a blast watching this. This was so much fun to watch. JonTron is amazing. He truly is. And it's cool that he actually had to live in New York City. I don't know if I guess he doesn't anymore, but New York City is one of my top 10 places I would love to live in if money wasn't an issue. It's not my number one. I actually wouldn't mind staying where I'm from. I love it here. It's just also getting expensive here too. But yeah, New York City's a wonderful place. I've been there a couple times way back. Last time I was there I actually had just graduated high school back in 2007, so it's been a long time. Things have changed, but it's a beautiful place. Unlike Los Angeles, which I had gone to just about 4 months ago. I forget when it was, but Los Angeles is a drag. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and click that bell icon to get notifications. By the way, also if you join, I do occasionally upload videos exclusive to members. Some because I don't want them posted publicly because of maybe some things on the subject matter. But also some because I don't think they'll get views. Anyways, feel free to check those out if you'd like. And I'm also posting behind the scenes stuff. So I actually have a behind the scenes for the upcoming Pirates of the Caribbean review, if you want to check that out. And there'll be another one of those as well to show my progress. Alright, that'll do it.